If you didn't know, Battlefield 6 beta has been out for a couple days now. And it just wrapped up yesterday, at the time of recording this video, so that was a Monday. I've really been enjoying playing beta, and honestly, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I haven't been this excited over a Battlefield in a long time, to be honest, and I've played basically every single one from when I was a child, bro. Okay, so I really have a emotional attachment to this series, and I hope that EA gets it right this time. In my opinion, though, this one feature that they added stands above every other one. For me, Breakthrough is my favorite game mode that they have ever come up with in Battlefield history. Honestly, Conquest to me is so boring. You guys like Conquest? Like, I can beg to differ, but like, there's just you gotta get checked up, bro. Okay, like no flame, no nothing. But Breakthrough is so much better. Action is much more concise, packed, much more chaotic and everything. Whereas Conquest is too spread out. But alas, this feature is the overtime mechanic that they've added to Battlefield 6. I actually found out about this and I was so hyped, dude. Oh my god, I was like in the middle of an intense match, and then we suddenly go into overtime. I was like, what is happening? I was expecting us to lose, but no. Overtime mechanic kicks in, and we actually get back the point and win the game off it, bro. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. I never thought they would like do that, because in Battlefield 5, for example, I think that's the only other game that has breakthrough other than 2042. I'm not sure about 2042. I don't play that garbage. Um, but pretty much they had no overtime mechanic in Battlefield 5. So it was really disappointing when, I'm going hard out, bro, and, we're about to capture the last point, but we have no tickets and we just lose. And it's so disappointing and it's so close. It's like nail biting. You're about to get the point and you're about to win, but no, you just run out of tickets. This has been, I guess, not fixed, but like improved. In my opinion, it is. It's not like the not having the overtime mechanic was ass. It's not like that crazy of a difference, but it just makes the game way more like exciting and like way more like there's so much pressure, bro. And the music fucking starts playing and it's just so intense and everything's coming together, bro. And it's just it is a crazy feeling, to be honest. I've never felt such an emotional from a match before, in my opinion. But also, I just hope that the beta is just a beta and that Breakthrough gets more players, because right now Breakthrough only has, I think it's 48 players in the whole server, which is just so absurd. Because okay, like all the other ones, the maps were way bigger. So right now, only Breakthrough only has two maps. It's the Siege of Cairo and the what was it called? The other one. I'll just put it up on screen, bro. So those maps are like kind of small, and they only have 48 players. So that's like 24 each side. Kind of ass. Like I was hoping it would be a lot more, but it's okay, bro. We live with that. I hope that they like add more maps and focus on Breakthrough much more than the other game modes, because like I don't know, like if you guys think the same, let me know in the comments. But genuinely, the experience you get out of Breakthrough is what makes Battlefield like Battlefield in my. You just don't get that like find war kind of chaos out of any other game as much as you do in Breakthrough. Whereas Conquest, if you're playing, it's not. It's way more spread out, and the action is like not as like clear. You're not having like straight like lines that you have to like defend and things like that. So it's like a lot more, you know, not as fun in my opinion, having to go through 5 or 6 different objectives and things like that. The next beta is in like 2 days or a week. I'm not exactly sure. Uh, Hopefully they'll have some sort of new maps, bigger breakthrough, bro. Like I just pray to God that like they do something about this. So small, it's 2 maps. It's kind of boring. Okay, like I don't really play any of the other game modes. Like in Battlefield 5, I would only play breakthrough. To be honest, it's so much more fun. Especially on the new Pacific maps that they had added at the time, 2019. They added the Pacific maps, so 2020. I don't remember. Um, those maps were so good on breakthrough. but they were so bad on COD because they are so fun. How it progresses and things like that, and it's just chaotic and beautiful. Like it's just beautiful. You can't get that anywhere else. My opinion, what makes Battlefield unique, can't get that anywhere else. COD could never, bro. Just saying. If you guys don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. So that is not good. You should always agree with me, bro. Just saying. But with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.